Andy starts a sales trip across the U.S. with a visit to his overprotective mom.
Oh, my baby.
Hi, to see you.
Your hair is so long.
Okay.
Against his better judgment, he invites her along for the drive.
You want to drive cross-country with your mother?
Yeah. No, it's, you know, we won't be gone long. It's only 8 days.
I can't wait! Andy, I am so excited.
But the journey turns out different than either of them expected.
Mom, get off the freeway!
Like that?
In the guilt trip.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm David.
I'm here to make these two feel bad for their opinion on the guilt trip. We've all just seen it. Who wants to start?
The Guilt Trip is essentially a road movie, but it's a twist on a road movie in that it involves a mother and son. The mother being the wonderful Barbra Streisand, who plays Joyce, and the son, who is played by Seth Rogen, and he's Andy. And the basic premise of the movie is that Andy has this fantastic new cleaning product, and he's going on a road trip across the country to try to sell the product. And against his better judgment, he invites his mom along. Humor ensues.
Yeah, well, supposedly humor ensues.
Okay, let's get into it, fellas.
Yeah, the script is written by Dan Fogelman, who wrote Crazy Stupid Love, Cars, Tangled, Fred Claus, Bolt. He's written good things, but I don't think it's the strongest script in the world. I mean, I probably laughed out loud twice the whole entire movie.
I had giggles through the whole thing.
Giggles?
Yes, I did.
Is it what you ate, or you just had giggles?
I mean, I didn't sit. I mean, I think I laughed out loud, you know, a handful of times. But I had a smile on my face the entire time. I was giggling. Here's the thing. Dan Fogelman's script is actually based on a road trip he took with his mom.
Really?
Yes. So I think, you know, I think knowing that too, not that, you know, we give it any slack, but I think it takes on a different shape. So it's not Meet the Fockers.
No.
It's a comedy, but there's a little bit more to it.
I guess I can agree with that. I mean, it wasn't the most stereotypical road trip comedy I've ever seen because of the fact that it was a mother and son story. It's not typical run-of-the-mill.
The real issue that I had was that it's a one-joke movie. The mom embarrasses the son, and the son keeps making these snarky comments under his breath about the mom. And for me, because the script was fairly thin, it doesn't really sustain the movie.
Oh my God!
Okay, let's get out of the way here.
Sports jacket.
Yeah, I am.
How did you know even to buy a sports
I
jacket?
took a class in it.
Look at this. Oh my God! Honey,
Yeah,
look, you
that's
left the price tag on. J. Crew, my fancy schmancy son.
Yeah, that's
wow.
me.
I'm just going to keep it in case it goes on sale.
Okay, great.
What I find interesting about the film is the relationship between Andy and his mom, and how they, for me, they didn't take it over the top.
No, they
She's a
didn't.
typical Jewish mother, but it wasn't like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know about typical. I had an overbearing Jewish mother, and I would say that Barbra Streisand's character of Joyce was more overbearing than my Jewish mother.
And
Maybe you just don't like Barbra Streisand.
I like Barbra Streisand just fine. My mother loved Barbra Streisand. I watch Yentl and Funny Girl like you wouldn't believe.
And you know what? I had a Jewish mother too, and she wasn't overbearing at all. So I was like, okay, this is going to be something different than what I grew up with. Which I think is a good point for us to talk about the performances in this movie. There aren't really any supporting actors of note in this movie.
No, it's just Seth Rogen and Barbra Streisand. But they're both good, too.
I've missed Babs. It's been a long time since we've had her in a movie, and yes, we're on a very close first-name basis. And it's wonderful to see her again, and she has wonderful chemistry with Seth Rogen.
Whoa, what are you
What?
doing to me? What are you
Mr. Brewster?
Yes, hi there.
Hi there, they're ready for you.
Oh, fantastic. Great, good. Whoa. No, what are you doing?
Playing with you.
You bring my mother in, it'll look crazy.
You don't know I'm your mother, honey.
That's even weirder. Then who are you?
Do you need a minute?
No, I'm good.
No, it's
Thank
okay.
you. I'm okay. Great.
He's
what
ready.
Do you do? Please. Thank you. Hi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
She does a really good job playing the annoying Jewish mother, considering that she only had one other film to do that in, which was Meet the Fockers. And she's definitely a lot more toned down in this one. It still kind of got on my nerves.
Okay. I didn't think it was that over the top.
And, you know, their chemistry was wonderful. I really felt like they were a mother and son.
You put two Jews together in a room.
There you go.
You want to spend a week in a car with your mother.
More than anything in the world.
Don't you think I might get on your nerves a little bit?
No, it was just a thought, and if you don't want to do it, then fine. I don't want to push you in.
What? Am I so awful that you can't spend a little time in a car with me?
We could talk about also the direction, because I think, even for me, though I loved it, Director Ann Fletcher, who did 27 Dresses and The Proposal.
Right, which were also very light.
They're very generic.
Very generic romantic comedies.
And I think here it looks very generic.
Yeah.
She doesn't do much. She just has to kind of keep up with them.
Yeah.
Which she does.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
ultimately.
When the opening shot of your film has no music and doesn't pan and fades up and the credits start rolling and nothing's going on, that's sort of when I immediately knew, okay, it's going to be one of those movies where the director's kind of just like, there you go.
And pretty much that's okay if you've got a great script because you have great actors and you're just going to say, I'm going to let you guys run with this script.
Right.
But when you have a script that I, once again, think was weak, the director has to come in and say, okay, how do we elevate this? I've got two amazing comedic actors here.
If you like this sort of thing and you know what you're getting into, then you can watch it at home, stream it.
It's just not that funny a movie, but the fantastic performances by Barbra Streisand and Seth Rogen make it a stream it.
If you're joyless, soulless, and have mommy issues, don't go see it. But if you want to have a good time and smile, then go see it.
Well, it looks like our votes add up to 2 full tickets, which is a stream it for the guilt trip. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
When you were a baby, your penis started to turn purple.
Andy is very snarky to his mom, and I would never talk to my mom that way.
I could never get away with that.